hi.
in the kitchen. Hi.
Oh, hi.
And we've been talking a lot about baking and cooking today. Marie Louise kind of threw the gauntlet down herself when it comes to baking and cooking because she was going to be all ready.
You hungry?
I'm so hungry.
Because we've all eaten in front of you today. This, made in this last night,
Look how
is a
sweet
gluten-free
she is.
zucchini muffin.
She made this in her Trudeau Muffin and Mini Muffin silicone nonstick baking pans. And she made me a little mini apple
And why didn't I
muffin.
bring the whole pan in? Because everybody in my family ate them. There was no do not eat sign on
So
them.
this is the power, thank you by the way.
You're quite welcome.
Of the steel, the sturdiness of the steel,
Yes.
but the flexibility of the
Yes.
silicone married together.
Yes, it's a perfect marriage of the
So neat.
steel that we have come to love, the steel pans that we've been baking for generations, meets the super silicone that we like for non-stick and pop it out capabilities. So watch
I'm
this.
going in.
Watch this. Look, the muffin pops out. How does that happen? Because the silicone allows for you to do this. Basically, you butter it, you batter it, you bake it, you pop it out all the way down the line. And anybody, here I'm going to get this little basket, anybody who bakes or who is thinking about baking knows that you can do a great batter. You can have a really nice batter going in that pan. You can pull it out of the oven and stick your toothpick in and it is done. But you never know what's going to happen in a traditional steel pan once you get it out and you cool it down. I have had that happen more times than I care to admit, where I have a beautiful cake or some bread or something that sticks. This is the beauty of silicone.
Speaking of which, getting results like this in a regular pan, especially when it comes to gluten-free baking, not easy. Look how beautifully cooked through this muffin is. And folks are saying things like, okay, wow, 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 wow. Seriously, best muffin pans ever. These are awesome. And then review after review, because this is a customer top rated offer. Another person says, I absolutely love these muffin tins. I love that they are easy to fill. These will make my holiday baking so much more pleasant.
Yes.
So
Think
sweet.
about sticky things. Think about getting creative with things like your stuffing for the holiday season, mixing it up in a bowl and baking it right here and having that sticky stuffing with your celery and all your vegetables and your sticky cranberries popping right out of that tray. Look at that. You can't do that with traditional steel bakeware at all. And cleanup is so easy, Mary.
How do we do it?
Even if you get a little bit of crumb in there, I just fill it with warm soapy water and let it go. And by the way, oh, you're not getting just the big one. You're also getting the little one.
Mini.
The mini one right here too, and these are even tougher. So you can carry this. Think about when you fill this up with, we're going to show you egg, and you put your cream and your milk on the top and try to carry that silicone pan. Or the last thing that you want to do, really, if you know anything about baking, is to set this then on a cookie sheet, because it sort of prohibits that heat from the bottom evenly baking. So what happens is it bakes on the top and does not get evenly baked on the bottom. This is enrobed all the way around in super silicone. You can carry it, you can't bend it, you can't twist it, because it's super sturdy.
Who's in the Clean
Was
Plate
that
Club
good?
now?
Oh, that's my girl. Atta
This
girl. Atta girl.
You know what? That was so. Marie Louise can.
Oh,
Tell you
thank
what,
so
cook-off
very
show.
much.
Y'all better
I'm
be shaking
in.
in your boots. if Marie
Jeremy's
Louise is up.
already. You're in.
We have 3 color choices too.
Yeah.
So we do have the red, we've got the aqua, and we've got the magenta. So this is a nice place to show you. Here's the magenta, here's the red, and of course the aqua is easy to pick out. But $29.98. Kathy says these are the best kind of muffin pans on our live stream happening on my Facebook
She's right.
page.
She's right.
These are also on 5 easy
oh.
payments of $6. The easy pay is gone at the end of the show. So just to highlight that, this is your holiday baking solution.
You don't need these anymore either. So you could take away the paper, you could take away this steel thing. Now, this is dishwasher, microwave, and oven safe.
Really?
All together in here. So look, cornbread is one of the stickiest things ever. And I tell you, you should put a little bit of butter and oil, most especially if you have things like cornbread that really stick in there. Look how this pops out. It just pushes out. And this has such a great release to it that I don't even need to push the bottom on this. I can just pop these out of here.
So
I'm going to take this down in front. Let's look at these cookies, because I got some things to show you. Cookies.
You know,
Look
you
at
can
the
just
cookie.
lift
Watch.
with the one hand and then pull with the other. It's so nice.
You do the big and I'll do
Cookie
the small.
bites.
Cookie bites right out of there, just like that, popping them out. It just makes the idea of baking, and it is fall, and we want to get in the kitchen. Gosh, I love to bake. I just bake
Me
on
too.
Fridays. I love to bake and bring everything in here for people to eat. What I don't love is when I have to bake for something and I go in and it is stuck. If I'm making muffins and I can't get them out, or you're running your knife around the edges to try to release something, this gives you confidence in there because you've got that great silicone. And look,
That's kind of the
look what you're doing.
theme of the show today is that baking
And
confidence.
yeah, and know that you might and you should get a little bit of crumb in there. You would.
okay.
But you want to put a little bit of butter or a little bit of oil. Look at this. We could not do this without doing the rice treats in here. Look how they just pop right out. I'm just going to pop them. I'm going to hold the bottom and I'm going to pop. Look, pop.
That's so fun.
Pop, pop, pops, snap, crackle.
Can somebody
Snap. This is what I'm
200
trying
now,
to show you. This is what I'm trying to show you. This is the ease
When
of
I take
baking
my
with
boots
the
off later and sprinkles fall out, I'm going to forget this moment. So please remind me on my Facebook page. You know what?
Here
You
we
get
go.
2. So you do get, let's see, 4 and 3. So you get the 12. This one makes 12. And then the mini pan, you've got 1, 2, 6, and 4. So you got 24.
Yeah.
So really nice
wanna-
in the mini and the full size for
Wanna grab
less
that one
than
for me, Mary?
$30. Ooh, yes.
Grab
What'd
this one
you
under here.
do?
Now, think about things like portion control. And so many of us are making the little egg things
smart.
with eggs and cheese and vegetables. You know that cheese and egg is going to stick. You could never do this with just a regular steel pan. You wouldn't want to do this with a regular silicone pan and try to get it to the oven here. I'm not going to take the time to fill them all up. Look. Ease in carrying this right to the oven. Now you've got portion control. You've got macaroni and cheese.
I won't pop those.
Pop them. Don't pop.
Don't you fling that mac and cheese.
Don't you snap,
But
crackle, and
look,
pop those.
Look how easily,
Look at-
and then in the pan too. I mean, the food looks amazing.
Portion
But
control.
look how easy to clean up there.
Side dishes.
So, really smart.
A beautiful marriage of the steel bakeware we love with super silicone. Get in there and start baking because these really work well.
Woo, Marie
Woohoo.
Louise, that was fun.
No, but there's treats,
I
crispy
know.
treats all over the
Well,
floor.
It's kind of a dream we've always had. Thank you, my friend. Always so good
Always
to
so
see
good
you.
to